Alright, hey there guys, SoulDiver10 here, and what's going on my squirrels, newcomers, everybody alike. I'm SoulDiver10, also known as Matt, little known fact there. You guys actually read about me on my channel, you would know. Anyway, criticizing all you ungrateful assholes. Okay, anyway, so I know, like, normally you're expecting some comedy and shit that I normally go through, with a lot of my commentaries or anything like that, or reviews from Minecraft, but this is a very important topic that I know I haven't been uploading a lot lately, and there's a lot of stuff, you could be asking me, but we are all here for one topic, so let's go ahead and get right down onto that, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5, which all that's going on with the current gen consoles still. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the #1 reason why the big consoles, a lot of people who have the next gen consoles are still playing on the current gen. Well, yeah, past gen basically is what they are now. So, anyway, Grand Theft Auto 5 modding. Should you do it? What are the risks? And what Rockstar is taking, and what type of modding is there, like all sorts of stuff, and the updates that are taking into effect. In fact, tomorrow there's going to be an update along with a new game mode. So let's get right down onto it. So, a lot of you may know that I do modding. I love modding. Modding's fun, and it makes the game more enjoyable in my outlook. Console modding, I realize, is completely different story, because all console modding, you can't really create your own content, except destroying the game, ruining it. You're only gonna get dickweed mods, as I like to call them, because you are a extreme dick if you like to mod. I'm just gonna say that, on the console version, majority of the time. Majority. I mean, it depends on the game. Grand Theft Auto, in that matter, is one of those games. I do not encourage modding on Grand Theft Auto 5. And the reason is, because Rockstar and Microsoft have a big issue with modding. That is no doubt. I mean, they don't want you toying with their console. I know for a fact, though, I still love modding on the console, but certain games. I don't mod, Call of Duty. I have some intriguing stuff, but one game I've stood, and I stand by my word still, is I have not modded Grand Theft Auto 5. And here's the reason why. It's because Rockstar and Microsoft are very big. Like I said before, they're very big companies, and they do not like you toying with their consoles or toying with their games, because you doing that, you're gonna screw with their community. And Grand Theft Auto is having something that's kind of not really tried to have been done before, and it's like in a way, role-playing game with a multiplayer, taking the massive multiplayer world options into effect, and it is very early in its stages. It's kind of like in a beta version, and we are the beta testers, and we are basically taking their beta and ripping it to shit, like royal utter shit. I mean, have you been on Grand Theft Auto lately? And that is a big topic that I will get on to later, which is, I have experienced my fair share of modders, and I have a big problem. That is why I'm making this, and to convey my point is that there's a lot of modders out there. The most big popular one out there is tunable mods, and tunable mods is of course a very big risk, because majority of the tunable modders out there are on normal consoles and the retail console, and that will 100% over get you screwed in the ass. You are gonna get destroyed by either Microsoft if you go too far uncovering your tracks and they discover you. They will probably console ban you. That is a definite chance, but that is only if you are so avoiding to get into Rockstar's alternative, which is to save your ass and try and let you not get console banned, because this is a mod, because everybody can do it. It's gone viral, so they're just throwing you into a cheater's lobby for 7 months. Now, I don't want to deal with that, and see, that's you can have consequences modding on the console, other than where you mod on PC. You can get around a lot of shit and have fun, like the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod that just came out for Steam, which again is a whole nother concept, but that is some fun, freaking awesome stuff. Like the bigger map than Grand Theft Auto. It's freaking amazing, guys. You should totally check it out if you are on Steam. I highly recommend it. Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod. Anyway, that is my sponsor. Shit. So anyway, like Rockstar modding, I've recently encountered on Grand Theft Auto a extreme, what he says, because you know he's one of those boasting guys, because everybody on the console, you know, there's like, oh, I can do this, I can do that. I mean, of course they try and make low, but once, you know, this guy like infers like, hey, you look like a modder, I guarantee you're modding, and he's just like, yeah, I'm modding, whatever, I'm just gonna do all this shit now and just show off. So in a case, that's what this guy did, and I do have pictures and proof, which I may be showing to you guys later, but as right now they are on the Rockstar forum page as I'm trying to get my account sorted out. As my accounts are all linked, because I'm not trying to hide, I'm not modding in a way on Grand Theft Auto, so I don't have anything to hide, which I've been looking into a lot of stuff that all the people, even though they've taken extra measures, they switched routers, they've done all sorts of stuff to hide their tracks, and disconnected from the social club, they are getting thrown into the cheaters lobby. Now, this guy, he was very open, and yeah, don't go there. He was like very open with his modding. He said, hey, I have a JTAG, everybody, I'm gonna infect, and I'm quoting here, like, I'm gonna infect this lobby. I don't know what the hell, like, you know, obviously he's using infectious mods, which is pretty damn crazy for Grand Theft Auto being this early and so-called beta stage. He infected everybody in the lobby. He kind of was using the tunable options, it seemed like, although he also had mixed versions, like he had the flying JB700, the freaking tank, the fire truck tank, yeah, and it was very cool, I'll be honest, and I was intrigued. Everybody in the lobby was intrigued, and he was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and rank you up to level 1000, I don't care, I'm on a JTAG, and I'm virtually invincible. And maybe he could be, because I know if you are in a JTAG, you are kind of undetectable running on a externally modified console, and it's a lot harder to catch you than being on the retail where you're just open. Everybody can look at your stuff. Microsoft can easily take a peek. Rockstar can definitely take a look, and you'll get caught. But this guy, you know, he was very confident. He had like a fully auto SMG with rockets, you know, just the whole shebang, some epic awesome mods from Grand Theft Auto. And I'll admit, they're freaking awesome. But once you go around killing people, they become dick mods. Like, you know, it's how you play and how you use it. So I admit that some people could make it really fun. And mods, I'll admit they're fun. But console, I stand my ground. You should honestly back off from modding. It is not smart. So, because you ruin the game for me and everybody else. You ruined the game for me. I'm now level 1000. I look like a hardcore modder on Grand Theft Auto because I have a couple million from doing jobs. I think $1 billion actually of shared money. Yeah, $2 billion with shared money, a couple billion with jobs, and correction from earlier, and a couple billion from jobs, and then like 237 million from picking up shit. And that's because what he did is he infected everybody with a certain like file or something, or being in there, and as long as that session lasted, you had his mods until you turned off your console or dashboarded. So everybody was like that, and we were going around. I did missions and stuff because if you had tunable mods, you wouldn't be able to join missions. So I joined missions, I did some death matches, and I noticed, you know, I didn't die, and I was like, you know, I like to take it, and I like sniping. Sniping is freaking awesome, so that's beside the point, and I get kills, and nothing too out of the ordinary, because the multiplier, I guess whatever you put on was not too high. But the moment I beat the game, we got a shitload of money because the guy, freaking, I guess, like, with this file will increase the betting difference or something. I don't know what the hell he did, but I got a shitload of money, and I look so obvious. But as I stand, I have not been into a cheaters lobby because I informed Rockstar Social Club and the support freaking forum of my situation, and they're helping me out. But that's just like it, and I'm just saying that, you know, there's a whole bunch of mods. There's infection mod, there's tunable mods, and there's just individual, like, invincibility mods, flying mods, freaking all sorts of models too that are being implemented in skin mods I've actually heard of that are being worked on a so-called website out there that a lot of people go to called 7 Sins. Yeah, I was thinking if I was gonna say it there, so I was like, should I say it? That I go to this website, and because I'm very intrigued about that. But yeah, and so there's a lot of model skins going out there, and there's a lot of mods being exposed for Grand Theft Auto early, and I'm just worried that Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be a shadow of something like the apocalypse that struck Red Dead Redemption in the past. Red Dead Redemption is, I'm sure a lot of you all know, infested with ISO modders, and that is surely to come sooner or later. That's for sure. So, the standpoint of my point is what I'm trying to convey to you all is to your best bet is to stay away from modding, because if you go near modding, I have many friends on my friends list and people I don't even know in my crew who got thrown into a cheaters lobby for a good 7 months, and they haven't even touched mods. And I told them, you should honestly notify Rockstar, because you look like a cheater, then they'll think you're a cheater. There's so many people they're dealing with now with these mods, they don't care. They'll throw you into a cheater's lobby. At least they're sparing you from getting a console ban. But, that's the best. They don't want to look into it too much. They're just going to throw you in there and say, yeah, you could have been a cheater, you could not be. You could send us a message later, we could get you out, but for the right now, you're going to be in that cheater's lobby with all the other cheaters, and you're going to get raped up the ass by more mods. I'm going to tell you, like, I saw videos of the cheaters lobby, and there's a shitload of awesome, like, yeah, they're awesome. I like, a shitload of mods. Like, the guys have blimps, and they have rank, like, 999,000 and shit like that. Like, high S ranks, which is way not even possible, and they're still just in there bundling up. Now, with this update that should be coming out in a couple of hours, like 3 hours, because it comes out tomorrow, but, midnight and shit, that probably will be fixing a lot of the tunable mods, because it doesn't seem like a too hard a fix just to let people bypass. But I'm telling you, with mods that are going around, you want to stay away from it or you will get screwed. And you're ruining the game for everybody, and your best bet is to just wait until PC version where we can all just go have our fun with our mods. Which is honestly what I'm doing now. I have my PS4 and I'm satisfied with my PS4, and that's why I'm saying, like, Rockstar, I say this to you, don't touch my account. Like, it's honestly really stupid. I know, honestly, you're doing everything you can, but you gotta realize, like, we're all pissed off here because a lot of us are being victims of modding. And yeah, when we get gifted cash, we're like, shit, this is freaking awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and screw around with these mods. When I got notified and I realized that I was infected with all these mods, dude, I was going around and I was doing shit, and I was just like, well, why not? I didn't do the shit. I'm just gonna send a post to Rockstar and say I didn't do it. And if I didn't do it, I didn't do it. And I sent the post, and sure enough, I got a response, and they said, if you didn't do it, then you don't have to worry. And so far, I'm a freaking level 1000 out of the cheaters lobby, and which is good. And I honestly respect you, Rockstar, for at least doing that for now, because I don't deserve to be in that cheaters lobby. And I just hope you stand by your word and freaking do what you said you would originally do. Take away my cash, derank me to my original level, and I will be happy as a freaking frog. However happy frogs are, I have no idea. So, I appreciate it, everybody, for all of you watching, and this is my little rant over Grand Theft Auto 5 Online and all sorts of that awesome stuff that's going on, which the modding apocalypse, which may be over tonight, but sure enough, the ISO and infectious mods that I'm sure Rockstar is not very overwhelmed with, because they are rare cases, but sure enough will be happening a lot sooner to more and more people. Be warned, guys, because they are out there and they will murder your accounts. My Xbox and everything is unplayable on Grand Theft Auto. I cannot connect online. I've tried multiple routers, so I can honestly say my console is big black brick right next to my PS4, which honestly looks fantastic, by the way. So now that that is concluded, Rockstar, fix the game, fix my account, fix everybody's account, and I know you're doing hard work, and you're doing apparently what honestly doesn't seem to be an amazing job, but who am I to criticize when I have a game that got raped by a bunch of fat-ass modders? So isn't that fantastic? So, everybody, I'm SoulDiver10. You have just been informed on the Grand Theft Auto 5 Online Massacre, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, rate, comment, subscribe, do all that shit, and I'm SoulDiver10, and I will see you all in the future. Thank you all for watching, and have a great evening. Goodbye.